Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name's Wendy Wing. I'm here to do your weekly psychic tarot reading, tuning into the week's energy, seeing what divine messages of guidance come through for Scorpio. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross watchers are welcome. So this is a general reading. Take what resonates and leave the rest. If you'd like a personal reading, there's a link in the description box below. It takes you right to my book online page. Want to let you know about a weekly psychic tools class that I have going on Sundays. Sunday 10 Pacific, 11 Mountain, 12 Central, 1 Eastern if you're in the US. And let's see, the psychic tools class, you get to learn how to read non-physical energy, how to translate non-physical energy, how to set up your space so you can feel protected and safe. Grounding. There's so many tools. Healing. Learn how to heal yourself. Learn how to move energy. And this isn't theoretical and you take notes. This is jumping right in and showing you through guided meditations and coming in and out of guided meditations and validating your experience, talking with others, sharing what you've noticed. So it's a very empowering class, and it's also so much fun. It's a lot more fun than I think people realize because it's very natural. I'm not really teaching you. I am just a guide, helping you to remember that the greater part of who you are is non-physical. And so when you tune into that non-physical aspect, you can start recognizing what's your energy and what's not your energy and taking your power back. So, all right, Scorpio, if any of you are interested, hope to see you there. Again, Sundays. So, all right, Scorpio, let's get to your reading. In the past, we have the Ace of Materials in reverse. This is the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Either a rejected opportunity or a missed opportunity. Someone wasn't fighting for a new beginning. Someone didn't want to put it's in a relationship. It looks like I'm not willing to put in the time, the effort. Yeah, someone just didn't have the fight to for this relationship. It looks like you might have had to cut someone out. So you might have gone no contact with this person. They definitely are viewing you as icy and cold. That feels like a defense mechanism, a defense strategy. And it looks like you used the truth. You were just lighting your way through this experience, this breakup, with the energy of truth. And it feels like you were just waiting with some hidden emotion. It feels like you kept your emotions. It doesn't feel like you really shared what was going on in this relationship at the end of it and the breakup. Feels like you're just waiting for, what are you waiting? You're waiting for your ships to come in. You're waiting for things to change. And you're keeping the struggle it doesn't feel like you definitely doesn't feel like you're publicly announcing these really difficult emotions. I don't think people really know what you went through and how taxing this was. Yes, that you felt like you couldn't strategize. It feels purposeful, like it was hard to plan. It was hard to strategize. This was so difficult. Like, this was so difficult. The breakup, the aftermath. Not sure what direction to take. It feels like for a while there you were rudderless, and there were all these emotions, repressed and suppressed emotions from the relationship, and during and after the breakup they're coming up, and it feels like a lot. Having a lot of repressed and suppressed emotions that kept you from strategizing, because now that the breakup has happened, I've got all that I suppressed and repressed from myself. I'm now able to feel how miserable I was, how angry I was, how resentful I was. It's a lot of emotions. I'm not happy. This is really a lot of emotions. So, all right. Scorpio, in present energy, we have the Page of Emotions. That's the Page of Cups. So this is usually love messages, caring, loving messages. So, they're secretive. Oh, do you have a secret? Either someone, it feels like they're wanting to share some loving messages, but it's on the DL. Let me see who this is. This is someone from your past. This very well could be the person you broke up with, maybe had children with. Why are they being so secretive about these love messages? Why all the cloak and dagger? What's so secretive about love messages? Okay, they might not be keeping. I don't think they're telling. The secret isn't between you two. I feel like this person is sending you messages in present energy, wanting to connect with you, but they're keeping it a secret from the other people in their environment. Not you. You might be the secret because they're feeling so unstable. Since the breakup, things have been topsy-turvy and they're miserable. They're learning some lessons. Without you, so in the past, not fighting for the renewal of this relationship, it feels like they weren't willing to put in the work and the effort into making this relationship work because they didn't value it. Whatever we value, if we see something or someone has value, we're willing to fight for it, but they were not. So it looks like now they're realizing maybe something that was hidden to them, that you had you were their rock. You helped them feel stable and secure. You gave them a loving perspective when things were down. There's so much that they depended on you for their security, for their rock. And since the breakup, they've had a really difficult time. They don't know what to do with all these, their emotions without you there. I don't feel like this is a call for you to go back. This feels like a lesson for them to learn. Like they don't appreciate the people around them. They use and don't love and care for them except for what they can do. What else do we need to know? What is the advice? Yeah, it feels like for some of you, this person also, on top of it, wants to come in for some spicy time. This person's energy is very inconsistent. They have an emotion, and they This person has not matured. They're just trying to get their needs met, and there's a lack of happiness here. Chronic unhappiness. Chronic sadness here. They don't have you in their life, and it feels like you brought in a lot of divine feminine energy. Doesn't matter what gender you are or what gender you identify as. This is energy, not physical gender. And so it looks like without that divine feminine energy, without that nurturing and loving and caring energy that you bring, things have been very difficult. They're unable to hide this. They're unable to mask this, and it's affecting their work. Things are falling apart at work. They're feeling insecure and unstable, a lack of confidence. This person has no confidence, and they don't want to be abandoned. They don't want to feel rejected, and so that's why they're coming in. I get the feeling that if you acknowledge this person, if you accepted them, they would take your energy and then go back to this old way of being. They say what they need to say and do what they do to get what their needs met. It's not based in a long-term strategy or long-term plan. This person just wants to get a hit of your loving energy and then leave again. All right. Scorpio, what's hidden is the 8 of emotions in reverse. So this is difficulty walking away from something that's emotionally unsatisfying. Can't walk away, feel stuck, feel emotionally attached. When we're emotionally attached to someone or something, we have like this belief that I can't find happiness outside of this. I don't perceive that I can get that my emotional needs met somewhere else. It looks like you're focusing on, it looks like, so what's hidden is you're realizing, Scorpio, that in the past it was really hard to walk away from something that you've spent so much of time, so much of your energy pouring into someone, pouring into a connection, pouring into that person, and that makes it very difficult for you to separate because you have given them your energy. You've created so they actually are holding your energy and your loving energy. There's that connection. There's a need to, before you pour completely into someone, to give a little bit and see how much they give back. So, and even down the line, when they've shown you, you're like, oh, I can trust you. You don't just give everything. You continually see, are they giving back as much as I'm putting in? There's something about how much time, energy, focus that you give and invest into others to be more cautious, because once you see that someone is being deceptive, that this isn't, that I'm not getting, they're saying stuff, they're saying something, but I'm not getting an energetic return. They're not acting correctly. It feels like you've learned through what you've explored in relationships to not build on deception and lies, and especially deceiving yourself, where you ignored red flags, where you put others first and didn't nurture your own growth in your own heart. It looks like it's time to have other type of loving relationships as well. That it's not all about the romantic relationship. If your foundation of your world is built on love, and you only perceive that love, or the greatest love, is a romantic relationship, then building on that foundation, if that relationship falls apart or breaks up, then it breaks up your whole world. So the message I'm getting here is to grow. Make sure that you love your friends, you love your family, real or found family, those who are close, that you trust, that you can support you. Investing into more love than just romantic love, loving friends, loving family, loving your life, loving your job, loving your body, loving your environment, loving what you do, loving how you have your day set up, loving your night. So if one thing falls apart or shifts, then you don't have to upset the whole apple cart. You still have a lot of support, loving support. So it looks like in the past you might have put all your eggs in one basket. You might have, maybe that's how you were shown how to love. And that the most important and the only thing that makes you a good human being and worthy and is having someone validate you, being in a relationship. So, wow. All right, Scorpio, the advice, it feels like I already gave you the advice, but the advice is 3 of inspiration in reverse. The wait is over. 3 of wands in reverse. The wait, what's the wait? Okay, you have a lot of options. Wow. Oh, interesting. Okay, excuse me. It looks like the wait's over. The more you create a loving environment, not just romantic love, and that's the only foundation that you stand on, but creating a world and an environment that you love completely or a lot, like keep building what you love, surrounding yourself with things you love doing, hobbies you love, exercises you love your body. Can I go through these again? The more you create that, the more it looks like it's like you're inviting others to that space. You're also inviting others who are also similar in that they aren't just throwing all their energy into a romantic connection, but friendships and life and jobs. It feels like a way of being. It feels like as you start awakening to this way of being, there are more people out there who you are going to find. And this creates a lot of clarity and happiness, a lot of joy. Wow. All right. All right, Scorpio, that's your reading. I hope this was helpful. Have a great week. Bye.